All right, this is the last episode of my bonus episodes for Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. This is in relation to the base game. After this episode, the next thing you will see is first episodes for the DLC Tyranny King Washington. So get ready to look up to that. Tyranny King Washington is a really fun DLC in my opinion. We're going to be going over all the unlockable rewards you can get for the homestead. We're going to be starting off with the trophies here. The Hunting Society Memento, it actually says it right here, we need to complete every Hunting Society challenge. This is related to the challenges, not the missions. Next thing is Thieves Club Memento. This is for completing all of the challenge requirements for the Thieves Club. This is Art of Conversation. You need to talk to the lumberjacks' wives and complete all of their conversation options. Next one is More Than Stories. You need to complete all the side missions in the game. Next one is Brawler's Memento. We need to complete all the challenges for the Boston Brawlers. Next one is the Frontiersmen. We need to join a group. We need to essentially, I don't know why I gave me the option to press A. We need to complete all of the challenges for the Frontiersmen in order to unlock this. Next thing is Spoils of War. We need to attack 10 convoys. This is an easy thing to farm if you know what to do. I went ahead and farmed this off screen, but you just need to attack 10 and actually loot 10. This is the last thing, and that is for purchasing all the ship upgrades for the Aquila. Moving on to over here. You earn friends in high places for getting all recruits to assassin rank. You get a place to call home for upgrading the homestead. You get a New York exploration. Supposedly you get this for defogging the entire map, but I got this presumably for getting all the collectibles. But if you are exploring your own version of New York on your own game and you've done all the collectibles, you still have not gotten that, try to unfog the whole map and it should trigger then. This is another location there's another thing that was possibly glitched for me. This is another location where you supposedly have to unfog the entire map of Boston. I got it just by getting all the collectibles in the area. But if you have done all the collectibles, you still have not gotten this trophy or reward, go ahead and unfog the entire map and you should get it then. Next thing is Anchors Away. You need to complete all of the kids' treasure missions at 100% synchronization. There's many of these are fairly easy to get. Some of them will require some multiple tries. But have fun with that. Just fair warning, the final mission for Oaks Island is a nightmare to do because the timing to kill the wolves the window is very, very brief, and really the only reason why I got that percent sync in that mission is I found a cheese method where I stood on a tree stump where the wolves cannot attack me. Because the wolves got close, I just jumped down and assassinated them and walked back up to the tree stump so they would not attack me. You cannot lose more than 75% of your health, or at least I think it's either 75% or 50%. If you lose more, then you lose 100% requirements and you have to restart checkpoint. So good luck. Another thing is another reward you can get is Frontier Exploration. Again, this is typically supposed to unlock once you follow the entire map. I got it by doing all the collectibles. Another thing that you can get is Free the People. You get this for liberating all forts in the frontier, Boston, and the New York. So that about does it for all the awards. Let's go on to the side activities. This flag is know-it-all is for getting every main mission to 100% synchronization. If you get if you miss out on 100% mission, don't worry. If you miss out on 100% requirements for a mission, don't worry. You will still get that flag if you reload the mission and the DNA sequence, and you try and get 100% then. Just be warned, some of the 100% requirements for the missions are an absolute nightmare to get through. Join or Die is for completing all of the Boston Liberation missions. Privateer mementos for completing every privateer contract. These are marked by the gear icon, I believe, or I think it's actually supposed to be a ship wheel icon. Really easy missions to get through. I don't really have any problems until the later missions. But those are really a blast to get through if you have your ship fully upgraded, so have fun. Battle of the Chesapeake is completed for completing the sequence 11 mission 1, I think, for Battle of Chesapeake. This is before you go after the fort to kill Hatham Kenway. So really easy mission, don't even need to get 100% requirements, but it's just so you can complete that mission, you'll get that award. This is for the Naval Painting. This is for completing the main mission to kill Benjamin Church. Complete the main story mission where you kill Church and you will get that painting. And this is Excelsior. New York Liberation is for completing all the Liberation missions in New York City. Complete all the Liberation missions and you will unlock that award. Moving on to Privateer Memento. This is for completing every contract in the naval missions. I actually want to go back over here. There was a difference between. Oh, is there two things for the same one? So for those curious, there was actually privateer contracts and privateer missions. I'm not sure if one of those was a typo and one of those was actually supposed to be privateer missions. This is for the Robinson Tea Chest. You get this for completing the Tea Party mission. And this is the first expedition painting. You have to complete the first expedition, which is actually where you kill Edward Braddock as Hatham Kenway. This is kill Mono Aquila. You need to complete all the kids' treasure missions. Moving on to the next area. These are the other locations of all the Benjamin Franklin inventions. They're showing this off here. You need to craft these as on the ledger and the first floor of the manor. You will also get the Benjamin Franklin painting for completing sequence 12. So this is your reward for completing that. Here is another thing, another location for all the Benjamin Franklin things. Here is another Benjamin Franklin invention, a glass harmonica. Again, I already showed the descriptions of all those things in the Codex videos. If you want to read those descriptions, resort back to the Codex scene, but I will not be showing this off. These are primarily the locations where you display all of the Benjamin Franklin mission items. Moving on to the next area. You get each of these mementos for completing every single Hunting Society mission. I will just go ahead and cycle through those so you can see what each one looks like. They're all fairly easy missions, but there are some that may give you some problems. Just do some trial and error, you'll be fine. You get the brewery memento for infiltrating Church's compound as part of the main story. You get the Kanye Tio memento for... I think this is actually after you... I honestly don't know where you get this. Let me actually look this up real quick. Does that actually say? My computer's been very slow. Sorry for the lack of professionalism involved. My computer is also 2 years old, so it's slower than molasses. So you get the Conatio Memento for completing sequence 4. Guess I'll also I guess I haven't unlocked that yet. I haven't got to that yet. Guess that's all that I can show off. Moving on to here. Guess I can't go there. Okay, so I guess that's all the things to show off here. Let's move on to the other side. These are all the locations for all the newspapers. I will not be reading these off because I already showed the locations of all of them and the codex thing, but it's here if you want to read it. This is the location for the codex if you want to read it. These are locations for all the Poor Richard's almanacs. Again, I already showed this off in the codex, so I will not be showing it off here, but just know that the Poor Richard's almanac can be found here. Let's go downstairs. I do want to show off the other mementos you can find in the house. Also, I just realized that my mic is not picking up any audio. Okay, there we go. So I think the only other things that we have left to do is to show off what is available down here. If I'm missing anything, I'll go ahead and create like an additional addendum at the end of as a final video in this playlist, but I believe this is all I have shown. Unfortunately, we have already taken off all of the here it is. So these are all last mementos. You get this for killing Benjamin Church. You get Johnson's memento for killing William Johnson. You get Hatham's memento for killing Hatham Kenway. You get Charles Lee memento for killing Charles Lee. You get Pitcairn's memento for killing Pitcairn. You get Hickey's memento for killing Thomas Hickey. And you get Nicholas Biddle's memento for killing Nicholas Biddle. These are all of the things that I know of. Meantime, the only other things that we have left to show off is the weapon cache found here. For every weapon that you buy in the general store, that will show up here, much like the weapons thing in Montegioni and Assassin's Creed 2, as well as pretty much every other Assassin's Creed game after. But like Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations, you can buy all the weapons things and it will show up at your base. In the meantime, that does it for all the awards in the base game. I'm going to wrap things up right here. You guys are watching and stay tuned for the first episode of the Tyranny of King Washington DLC. In the meantime, I am going to do some editing for the codex things and for this awards thing, and you should see some new content. Well, I'll just say this: it is currently April 1st. If I do not have all of this stuff uploaded by April 2nd, then I am just being like very lazy. But that does it for today.